Well, hey crafty friends, it's Hiedi Scott with DIY and on this video tutorial I have the absolute cutest printed burlap from Dollar Tree stuffy flowers to show you. And there's a ton of different options, so I'm going to show you 3 different flowers that are easy to make. The ingredients are, okay, let me tell you about this. I have been looking solidly a couple times every week at the 3 different Dollar Trees that are in my area for these printed burlap fabric pieces. And I found it today. I had Bible study this morning and I stopped at Dollar Tree on my way home and they had them. So I got this white polka dot. I did get a plain. Look at these 2. Oh my gosh, we're gonna do something with those. And then look at these. Are those not just the most adorable thing ever? So I was super excited and I was like, okay, I had other plans for today, but I was like, no way. We were gonna decoupage a journal, which we might do that tomorrow. But I was like, no, I'm way too excited. I have to show them how to make these flowers. So I've just been fiddling around. I'm just getting started. And I'll put moss and stuff in this little pot. Dollar Tree. These are from Walmart. I wish I had some better ones. And then the fabric is Dollar Tree. So other than that and the hot glue, it's mostly all Dollar Tree. So this is one that, this was the first one that I made. And it doesn't have a leaf on it yet, but it will. This is the second one that I made. Oh my gosh, and I have so many cute suggestions to give you. And this is the third one that we'll do. And then we will make some of these. Let me grab my ruler because I know somebody is going to ask me what size are these. And this is my usual deal. I sketched these flowers on computer paper and then I cut them out. So let me grab that. All right. I need a pencil. Okay. This is the littlest one and it's sort of like a tulip. I mean, these are just for fun. They're not, you know, really good. Okay, so I would say across, it's about 4.5 inches. And then from the top points to the down is about 4 1/4. So we're going to do one of these. And then we're going to do this one, which is bigger. And then this is the pattern for the little petally looking ones. I'll measure that too. Okay, this one is about 5 1/2 inches wide. And I'll lift this up in just a second. And it's about 5 1/4 long. But honestly, these are not even a great rendition of a tulip. It does not matter. So those are my 2 patterns. And then this one is just, it's supposed to look like, I don't know, one of those flowers that have the 5 or 6 petals. And it is about 7 inches. You know, from point to point. Hopefully, mostly the whole way through. Okay. So, the first thing that you gotta do is you gotta iron burlap. Seriously. Because when you open it, I had to really restrain myself at Dollar Tree not to buy like 25 of each style. when you open it, it's going to be like this, and it's going to want to keep curling itself up. But this is about what the size is. All right, and I just ironed on cotton, and I used some water. Okay, this is what it looks like after it's ironed. It's much easier to work with. This is what it looked like before. So first thing is to iron it. You can use a piece of parchment paper if you want. You don't necessarily have to, but you can. And use some water. And I ironed on the back side. Burlap is always a little stinky. I don't know if you've noticed that. So this was a little stinky when I was ironing, but okay. Let's do this bigger one. And what I did, so I would have a front and a back that were the same size, is I just folded over one edge. And I'm going to lay my pattern on here. And I'm going to pin it to this piece of burlap. And I will show you how to assemble this one because I'm doing something different in the center. Okay. So let me just free this piece of burlap so that I'm not fighting against a whole piece. All right, that's all I used. What do you guys think so far? Is this not going to be super adorable? Oh, I'm so excited. The other thing that I found at Dollar Tree, well, there were a couple things, but the other thing that I was super excited about was they had little jars of colored buttons, and they were adorable. Oh my goodness. So I bought 2 jars that had kind of different colors on them. And I don't know if you guys remember when I shared another crafter's video where she used some tree branches to make a tree, and then she put buttons, a variety of buttons on the branches of the tree. It turned out so cute. So I want to do my version of that project. I'll probably do one in mother of pearl and cream background, super neutral for my house. And then I'm going to do one with those bright colored buttons. So this type of flower is so easy to assemble. Oh my goodness. Okay, so here it is. And this is also a project that's not good to be wearing a black turtleneck because I had burlap all over myself, but I was too excited when I got home. I had to start immediately. And let me grab some glue. These flowers are going to be glue intensive, and there is a very high potential that you could really hurt yourself if you're using high temperature glue. So I would not recommend that, not at all. I would recommend that you use a low temperature hot gluing device, something like this. This is a Surebonder, cheapy. You can get them anywhere under $10. And I feel like it's a little bit lower than even a regular low temperature hot glue gun. Okay, and I just want to get the top of this started. And I did get out my finger protector from Dollar Tree. I also got this one out, and I think this is going to work better. One of my followers here sent this to me 100 years ago, which was so super sweet, and it works great. I don't know where she got this piece, but the little pink things do come from Dollar Tree in the crafting section. Even using that little this thing, you're still gonna get some hot glue on yourself. So I just saw, oh my gosh, there's another crafter out there, sweet, sweet gal. I think her page is Jeremiah Dreams. And she had a major hot glue burn, major. And I have had a few of those, they're awful. Okay, I'm wishing that I had smaller diameter wood dowels, but this is what I have currently. So this is what I'm using. And this came from Walmart in the kids area of the crafting section. Okay, so I have the top of this just loosely glued onto itself, and I'm going to take this dowel and I'm basically going to glue it on the back, which these two sides are both the same. So, and I'm going to put my dowel way up there, let that dry. Oh, Brenda, this is your first time watching. Okay, let me tell you what I'm all about. I like to do crafts that are quick and easy, that don't require any special tools, that you don't have to be an artist. I like things that are affordable. I like things that are sometimes kind of different. I love making stuffies. I have made so many different kinds of flowers, pulled string burlap flowers. So I love doing projects that are about faith, about family, and about flowers. And that's pretty much what you'll see here. And I do try to share a ton of ideas of all kinds of different projects. And I also try to go live at least once every day. You could use a wooden skewer. Yeah, I did have some of those, but for this, the scale of this, they seemed a little too skinny. So, okay, so it's in, the sides are glued, and now I'm going to stuff it. And this is Stuff and Fluff from a pillow, because when I was at the craft store trying to purchase some more polyfill, they didn't have any. So I just purchased a extra firm pillow, and I'm taking it apart and using that. Maybe you don't have any Stuff and Fluff either, but you have a pillow in your house that you don't love anymore. You can take that apart and use that. Okay, so I'm just trying to get this polyfill Stuff and Fluff pillow insert stuff to go up into the points of the flower. And with this one, we're going to do green polka dot, this, whatever this color is, it's kind of a turquoisey, tealish, greenish. We're going to do polka dot leaves that coordinate with this particular printed piece of burlap. Okay, it's full, and I've pretty much pushed it up as far as I can, and now I'm going to glue the bottom shut. And then I'll show you how you're most likely going to need to do a little trimming after you glue, because almost always some of the stuffing gets poked out. So let me just trim this real quick. I have really not worked with burlap very much lately, and it used to be one of my favorite things. Favorite crafting ingredients. Okay, so let me get the other fabric. I ironed this one too, and we're going to do a bigger flower in this one, and then we're going to do the opposite, the leaves in the stripes. Okay, so these two coordinate. Aren't they cute? All right, and I'm kind of a lazy leaf maker. You could stuff them if you want. We could try and see how that looks. I'm going to make 2 leaves. So I'm just pinning 2 sides together. Right here, can you guys see that? And That's the thing about leaves. There's no just perfect. That sort of looks like a leaf, right? Let's do another one. I am having such a good day today. Oh my gosh. My heart is happy today over some personal stuff going on that I've been praying about forever. And then I had Bible study today, so I'm just in the best mood. Do you ever have days like that? Okay, let's try a little stuff and see what happens. I'm going to glue one whole side of it down, and then I'll glue the point, and I'll leave this side open. Tell me in the comments if, and this is what's open right here. Tell me in the comments if you have seen these printed burlap fabrics at Dollar Tree yet. I know they don't have the same things in every store, and I have been searching for several weeks. So I was so excited to see it today. And yeah, I'm super excited. So it's just been a really good day. I don't know that I'm going to love this being stuffed now that I'm looking at it. We might just do one that's stuffed. Because what's happening here is it's kind of pulling the burlap apart. So I'm going to definitely have to trim that up. This burlap from Dollar Tree is not a super tight weave. I mean, it's $1.25 for a whole piece. But let's just glue this one together front and back and not stuff it. What is Bucker 2, Lynn? Lynn says she thinks she saw some, I'm assuming you mean this kind of fabric, at Bucker 2. That might be another kind of a Dollar Tree store that I have not seen yet. Just trying this up a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna do this opposite with the smaller tulip. And then we're going to do this, and I'm going to show you the center, and then we'll fiddle around with it for a little bit, and so stay with me. Oh my goodness. Absolutely adorable. It's also a super huge mess. There's going to be burlap. Oops. You know what I did? Oh well. I glued the point of the leaf down here. So let's just make this the point of the leaf. All good. Okay, there, that's fixed. Probably I wouldn't stuff it again. Look how cute that's gonna be. And this particular arrangement that I'm making here is gonna have a big variety of colors: yellow, black, white, turquoise, and this pink. But if I was making an arrangement for my house, not just trying to share how to do this with you, I would do the whole thing in 2 or maybe 3 patterns, and I wouldn't mix it all up. Okay, so let's put this in here. Pretty cute already. Okay, let's do this smaller one. Now I'm wishing that I would have purchased more because I betcha this is just my luck. I don't believe in luck, but this is just what normally happens to me. I won't see it ever again because I didn't buy it when I saw it. I did buy some, but I could have gotten a few extra rolls, darn it. Okay, I just folded this fabric over. I'm pinning my smaller tulip-ish flower. You can do absolutely whatever shape appeals to you. Okay. Let's cut this one out. Thank you. Gabby says it's super cute. Okay, let's start a conversation. Tell me something good that has happened to you today. Put it in the comments. I love those days where you're just, you know, the world's not ever perfect, but something you've been thinking about, praying about for a long time looks like it's going to be all okay. And I'm just so happy. Okay. So this is what I still have left, a lot. And I will get pictures of my patterns because if you missed the beginning, I talked about roughly how big they were. And I know some of you guys will want to know that. So I will get pictures and I'll put a picture in the comments. I'll also put a picture separately by itself just here at DIY Dreaming. Just gonna get this top part. Glued on. And I'm going to have to come back and trim it up. Let's go down a little bit on both sides. Okay, let's choose a dowel. And again, I would use smaller, but I'm going to use this small square one. I would use smaller if I had it, but I don't, so I'm just going to be happy and use what I have. And I'm going to basically glue it in like almost all the way up to the top. I don't want to glue my flower shut though, so I have to be kind of careful until that's dry. So when I was first thinking about this idea, I was kind of sketching it. I was thinking that it would be super cute, like on this one, to do something in the center, which I'll show you what I ended up doing. And I might, you know, these two fabrics could go really great together. So I might do opposite leaves. Take that polka dot one off that polka dot and put on the daisy or whatever that is. So let's put a little stuff and fluff in here. I need to grab some more. This is my pillow from Walmart, and it's extra firm, which means basically that the fluff, when I'm buying polyfill, I like the stuff that's suitable for making dolls because it's firmer. And this seems to be very similar to that. I've also, in a pinch, stuffed stuffies with plastic bags. You have to use, you know, the ones that don't have the big bright red target on them. Okay, so I'm going to push all that up in here. So absolutely adorable. Stay up there. Okay, let me do this side. Oh shoot, it's coming undone. It's not happy. You do want to be careful when you're gluing stuffies closed and some of the polyfill or pillow filling is poking out, because it does get hotter than the hot glue. So be careful you don't get that on your fingers. So, did people start telling me what good things have happened to them today? I wish I could share the specifics of what my good thing is, but I think it would be too personal. You know, part of this thing that's so good belongs to somebody else. So. Okay, let's make some leaves. I'm just going to fold this over like I did on the first one. I'm going to pin it together, and then we'll just make some leaves to go on this thing. Okay, to me, a leaf has a little bit wider base, and then it goes up to a little point, and then the other side comes from that point, kind of roundish out. It looks almost like a Christmas bulb that you would put on your Christmas tree. Okay, there's one. And honestly, it is easier to cut it out if it's freed from the rest of the fabric. Not perfect, but it does not matter. Oh my gosh, these are going to be so cute together. Because here's the other one. So I said this just a few minutes ago. If I was going to make an arrangement of these flowers, I wouldn't mix up all these different styles. I would do some of these petally flowers and some of these tulips, but in the same sort of fabric. So this stripe with these polka dots, these two together. I don't know what I would do with the bee. Anyways, okay. These leaves seem a little big. Let me just glue them together. I'm not going to stuff them because stuffing that one before made it completely fall apart. I might trim this a little smaller. Look how adorable that is. Let's do this one. Look at how much burlap I have on the front of my my sweater. I see lots of eyeballs, and I see that some people did stars. Thank you so much. Those help support my trips to Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby and Joann's and Michael's and Goodwill and all that kind of stuff. So I appreciate that. Okay. I'm just trimming up places where it's really fraying. And I'm going to glue these two together, and then we'll glue it on the back of the dowel. Oh my gosh. That is just way too cute. Don't you think? Super adorable. If you guys end up doing some of these projects, if you get some of this burlap from Dollar Tree, I want to see pictures, please. I definitely want to see pictures. So again, I would do a whole arrangement that just had a couple of fabrics. I wouldn't necessarily mix this in with these, but I just wanted to have you be able to see what it looks like in all those different fabrics. Okay, let's finish this one. And let me swap this leaf off. I'll put one of these daisy ones on this. Okay, so what I decided to do was I put a big glob of glue right in the center so that the flower would have some of this kind of shape to it. Can you see that? And I will just push my stuffing up around that lump in the center. Get it to go into that top little petal area. The other side. This kind of thing, gluing a certain part down and not other parts, gives your flower some dimension. And I can pretty much already see how it's going to look. Okay, I need to do a little more glue before I continue stuffing. I also need to trim this a little bit because this burlap wants to fray, which on another project that would be a really good quality, that it frays easy, but not so much on these flowers. Okay, I need more fluff. So on this one, I glued the dowel to the back, and you can kind of see where it is. I'm not gluing it to the front except for down at the very bottom. And then you can stuff these however full appeals to you. I'm going to do a little bit right here. Maybe you don't want a super puffy flower. I don't know. poking all of that fluff in as far as I can get it to go, and I'm just going to glue this closed the best I can. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness. This one has a ton of stuffing that is poking out. So this one's kind of curved, I don't know why, but can you see this spot right here? I just did a big circle blob of glue. Maybe you can see it better on this one. So let's make some leaves out of the white polka dot for this one, and then we'll make leaves out of the daisies for the other. Can get 2 leaves out of this. There's one. Oops, I don't want to cut my pen. Okay, so let's do these. Wow, I'm going to have a humongous cleanup to do. Okay, let me glue this one together real quick. Before it gets all frayed. See, because it does really want to fray up. There's one. Let's do this one. I have some other stuffies that I want to show you in just a second. Stuffies are one of my favorite things to make, and what they're made out of is canvas duck fabric that you can get at any fabric store. Canvas duck is just a really tightly woven thick canvas. I like it the best in oatmeal creamish color, but most fabric stores have it also in white and red, so there's a variety. This leaf is a little funny shape, but that is a-okay. You could glue these on separately too. Oh my gosh, look how cute that's going to be. Especially sitting with the other one. Okay, what was my front and what this is my front? What do you guys think? Isn't it cute? Hey, I'm going to show you these flowers, but I just wanted to mention, if you are enjoying this, if you like flowers or faith or family kind of projects, I would love it if you would consider sprinkling this video to your social media. That's really how my page has grown. And I don't know, maybe that sounds silly, but that's super important to crafters here on Facebook. So if you would sprinkle, that would be awesome. This one I think would be better if I had looked more to see where my flowers were. This next one will be better for sure. This one bigger. I might cut out a new piece. I think I will, because that is not very cute. You can't even see the design in that one. Both sides of it are adorable. Okay, let's find a new piece. Let me just cut out one more little piece of something that has some flowers on it. Do that right there. I could trim this up. Yeah, that's going to be much cuter than this. Because look at that. Isn't that cute? Okay. What do we think so far? Do you like this project that we've started? Really have to trim this one up because it's not matching at all. Okay, but before I forget, this is another style of stuffy flower that you can do. And basically you're going to stuff a center and you're going to do a band of little cut pieces that you sandwich inside. And this one has some trim on the front of it. Here's another cute one. And here's another one. So this is my thing. I totally love making this kind of thing. I love flowers in real life and in crafts. Okay, let's glue these together. This one's going to be more interesting because it's got one leaf that's much bigger than the other. And I'm going to put on this one. Oh, it's going to be so cute. Let me come back with my clippers to get some of that glue off of the dowel. Okay, so look at these two together. Aren't they cute? And then look at these two together. Tons of fun possibilities. I gotta figure out what I want to do with this. I was wishing that they had another fabric. They do have just a plain burlap, which I could do if I wanted. Anyways, I do love this bumblebee burlap. So I wish there was a yellow and white polka dot or yellow and black or something, but I didn't see it if there is. All right, let me show you our flowers. Ignore the glue strings and it's hard to hold these all at the same time. So anyways, that is the project, and what they started out with were these little rolls of burlap that is printed from Dollar Tree, $1.25 each, and you could do a lot of projects with these because, I mean, we barely used any. Then I used some dowels, and then I used the fluff inside of a pillow to stuff them. And I am pretty happy with how they've turned out. What do you guys think? So I will get close-up pictures of these, of all of them. And I will also get close-up pictures of my patterns, which I don't have any way to share this other than just taking a picture of them because I have the rough size. There's nothing magical about this shape. That's just what I was thinking looked sort of like a tulip. So I'll get pictures of those too. All right, do this or this. Susie says that she likes the bee the best. Well, Susie, tell me, what would you do to coordinate with that? I could do just plain. So do this or this. That's a heart. Say something to me in the comments. It doesn't even have to be a real thing. You could say abracadabra, you know, or supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. And then check to see if you've liked and followed this page. Those things in combination. Oh, I've got more flowers to show you. Lead Facebook to believe that maybe you'll want to ever see something that I do again. So they increase the chances that I'll ever come scrolling through your Facebook feed. So do those things if you do like this and you want to do these. Let me grab these other flowers. These are made out of painter's drop cloth. And this one these guys have kind of that same idea where I cinched them in the center, but I used buttons on these. And then this one is kind of the same idea as the one over here. And then this is a completely different type of flower. I don't think I can do this with the fabric that we have, but this is called a twirly-do. So there's lots of flowers and not enough time to do all of them. But I keep trying. Anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh my gosh. Okay, Susie said to go with this, that she would polka dot some burlap, some plain burlap. I will do that. That's brilliant. And I will probably, you could use a little foam pouncer brush and some black paint, or you could use a magnoliadiy.com polka dot stencil and some chalk paste in black. Either way, that would be super cute. Great idea, Susie. All right. I don't think I feel motivated to clean up my desk right now. So I'm going to go sit down and see what you guys have to say. Let me know if you have questions. Feel free to sprinkle. Tabitha says she just bought some of this material to do this. Oh, yay. Have a blessed and wonderful rest of your day, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye. Oh, and maybe tomorrow we'll do the journals. It could be a notebook, it could be a prayer journal, it could be, you know, expenses journal, but my thought was to decoupage them with old books and then to do something fun to dress them up. So I think that's what we'll probably do tomorrow for my live video. Alrighty, see you later.